Hi. I just became aware of a pretty cool article, actually, on the CNN Schools of Thought blogs, and the title is Our View, The Missing Piece in Educational Reform, Dads. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's written by Christopher Brown and Vincent DeCaro, but I became aware of this on the NCFM Yahoo Groups email listserv, and Glenn Sachs has always talked about this, that he used to be he was a journalist, he still is a journalist, but he used to be a school teacher, and he used to say that he could almost tell almost every time who the children in a class were without fathers, because to him it was obvious. This whole drive to reform the educational system, why aren't we getting the results that we're paying for? To me it's obvious. To many of you human rights activists out there, it's a pretty common sense thing. Children who go to school with emotional turmoil in their lives, the last thing they're really thinking about is succeeding in school or putting any extra effort into learning, or they're in turmoil. Half of the children in this country are not living with their fathers. Going through a divorce is so traumatic. No amount of teacher involvement is going to all of a sudden make this child's life, easy, or all of a sudden happy, because all of a sudden we have a really well qualified teacher. All of a sudden this child is going to be raring to go in the morning. No, there's fighting at home. Maybe the father's moved out, because we know that family courts, encourage this kind of thing. Incentivize mothers to move away, divorce their husbands, all sorts of crazy things that break up the family, and of course the children pay for that. So the missing piece in educational reform is dads. Keep dads in the home, keep dads involved. As a matter of fact, hire some male teachers. There's almost no male teachers in elementary schools, and not many in secondary schools either. But anyway, check out that article, and that's the missing piece right there. I mean, throwing money at the problem is not the answer. We've already thrown too much money at it. Money that we've borrowed. We don't have any more money to borrow. That's not the answer. We need a stable home life for these children. I think that's the answer. Another subject I'd like to talk about: women in combat. Hallelujah! They're finally recognizing that women should. Well, I don't look at it upon it as an opportunity. I don't care if they have an opportunity. I think that they should have the obligation to defend this country, and I think that it's time that women did, and they certainly should be now made to register for the selective service. And I hope that our group and many other groups and all you activists out there are going to push for this. We don't want it to be a choice. I mean, right now it's a choice to join the Army, but it's not a choice to register for the draft, because we know that's the selective service is the draft, and it's got to be equal. I mean, isn't that what we're striving for? Women can do it. I mean, women, we can say, yeah, women are less strong physically in many ways, but some aren't. So, some are just as strong as men. There are many men who aren't strong, and if we draft those men as if we did women, we would have to strengthen them in order to do the job. I mean, women can do it. They just need to have the incentive, or be made to be strong enough to do this. We do it to men. I think we should do it to women. I think women can do anything a man can do, as they've said, I think they just need a little incentive. The draft would be that incentive, you know. I don't want to hear any excuses. As I've said many years ago, when I started out in this movement, I only have one life equal to a woman's life. My life is no less valuable than a woman or a girl's life. So I should not be expected, and I demand that I be treated equally by the law in the land, and it would be unconstitutional to be anything else. So I only have one life to give for this country, and I'm not going to give it up in place of a woman's. We have equal rights in this country, equal vote, and we should have equal responsibilities.